Hello there everyone, I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Happy Thursday! So today we're continuing on with the Berry Delightful Designer Series paper and the Berry Blessing stamp set. I hope you've been having fun with it so far this week with me, and let's make another project with it. So this is the beautiful DSP. Look at all the colors. And I love how they do kind of a berry theme on one side of the paper and then kind of another option on the back side of the paper. So there's a berry and then you have some plaid, berry and plaid, berry and plaid, berry and kind of strawberry seed look, but it could be for all sorts of, just a patterned design. Berry and then kind of almost like a snake skin look. And then berry, and these are some beautiful leaves. So, they're kind of very versatile, that's for sure. I just want to put up a thing here. All right, so let's get started here. This kind of layout that I'm going to be using today, I found Sue Moore did this a little differently. This is my spin on it, of course, and but I wanted to give her credit for that. I have an unexpected job today. I'll catch the replay. No worries, Donna. That's the great thing about Facebook Lives, right? We can always check back on the replay, or if you head over to my YouTube channel, all of these videos go over there. So yes, the YouTube channel is the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. Hello, Mary. Stopping on late today. I have been fussy cutting. So here we go. Here's this fun layout. So what I did first was I got myself a card base. This is Shaded Spruce. This is a color I don't often use very much, so I'm excited to get to use it today. So Shaded Spruce card base, 8.5 by 5.5, and folded in half. Then I cut out a piece of, we'll pretend this is a whole piece here, another piece of Shaded Spruce that is 4 by 5.25. Then I took some of that beautiful designer series paper that I got for free and put it across the center. So this is measuring 4 by 3. Then I took the Stitched So Sweetly die and laid it over top of both of those and cut out kind of this little shape here that we're going to just pop up. That's all we're going to do with it. And it just kind of adds a little bit of interest. My favorite thing to do, not. Fussy cut, yes, yes, yes. All right, so then I just got a stitched shape circle here and another one of these little dies from Stitch So Sweetly. I like that little tag. And then I did a whole bunch of little berries here, which I'll show you kind of what we're going to stamp. I'll stamp one on the inside card insert so you can see how that all works. But different kind of strengths for sure, and all sorts of things here. So, all right, let's start with this. I'm actually going to glue this piece down here first, straight on with our stamp and seal, or you can use the multi-purpose glue too, that works well. And I'm just putting this on the center of my card base, like so. Then next I'm going to actually put dimensionals on the back of this just to pop it up. That's it. That's all it's going to do to make it a little bit different. Nothing, wow, but it's just like another little hidden interest thing, right? And if you don't have these Stitch So Sweetly dies, it's my second favorite. My first favorite are those Stitch So Sweetly dies, and these ones are my second favorite. They have so many cute little rectangle dies that coordinate with so many of the sentiments and the stamps so nicely. So this is my second favorite. All right, just like that. Whoa, that's not even. Let me just, oh, because it's upside down. Okay, Okay, so pay attention to the paper before you're sticking this down. Sheesh, I guess we want the berries to match up with the berries, don't we? Ay, ay, ay. I suppose if I just paid closest attention to the paper line, that might work the best. There we go. So it's just a little, oh, what's that kind of moment, right? Nothing spectacular, just something. All right, for this one I wanted to stamp the sentiment onto it, and I like this one. You always have a way of making my day. Isn't that great? So let's get out our shaded spruce or rich raspberry. I'm going to go with shaded spruce because the berries are quite rich raspberry. Boop. Love when it comes out just so perfectly. Okay. And I think the only other stamping I'm going to do is for the card insert. So let's decorate that now. And then I'll show you how I did the berries. So I actually used the Blackberry Bliss. Awesome. Thanks everybody. And if you're enjoying these videos on these berries, if you want to make somebody hungry for lunch, maybe your enemy or something, share this video with them, would you? So I'm taking Blackberry Bliss and the berry outline stamp, and I'm just going to put that there. And how about another one but without re-inking? We'll try that. And maybe a third. Sure. So we're just getting multitude of different colors, all from one ink color, right? Isn't that the coolest part? And then I'm going to go in with rich raspberry for the centers, just to kind of make it a little bit different. So we can go full strength. I kind of want to tap it off once, just to make it a little bit less intense. And then we're just going to keep going around the circle just like we did with the outline stamp. Don't you love when coloring is this easy? There, voila. We have a bunch of little raspberries or blackberries, I suppose, hanging out here. All right, next I want to add on some of these, but you know what I was thinking? This isn't really the stem for an actual a raspberry or blackberry, is it? Well, I suppose it could be. Anyways, we'll use it. I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, I don't know if this is the right one for this, but anyways, okay. So I'm using shaded spruce again. I'm just going to kind of line this up with my raspberry stamp on there. It gets pretty light, so I think I'll re-ink that one, but I want to go full strength with this medium one. There we go. Oh, let's keep that open because there is a little insert for this. So actually we can go in with garden green, something different. We can, let's try this. Yeah. And this one. And super simple. There's our little stems. Now, look at this. What does this make you think of? What do those make you think of? Anything? To me, they look like little daisies, the silhouette of a daisy. So if you were to have a card with, say, a sun, you know how if you mask off a sun and use your blending brushes to create that nice round shape, and then had these in black along the bottom, little daisies in the sun, wouldn't that be cute? So that's, when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, could it be a dragonfly? No. because there's actually 5 little tail things, which, I mean, I guess it could work if you were to cut off the stem maybe. But yeah, totally look like daisies to me. So if you need a project with daisies, there you go. And then just to make this kind of super cool, I'm going in here with the dark Rococo Rose. And let's just do a little splatter. So that's how I made the berries, and then I just cut them out. But I actually stamped the berries first, cut them out, and then I did the stems and cut them out. So, but you can see all the different variation just depending on how many times you stamp without re-inking, right? It's kind of neat. Okay, so back to our card. I have this striped ribbon from the new catalog here, and it is in Blackberry Bliss, and I was kind of wanting to use it in our project today. So let's see, I think I want to go a little crooked. Should go crooked with it. We'll see. All right, so you always have a way of making my day. And then I wanted to just pop some little berries. Now you can see that this berry is pretty dark. You're not going to be able to see it. Looks like palm trees to you. Yeah, absolutely. That's neat. So I think I'm going to go in with these berries that are a little bit lighter. And we don't have to use them all. I'm just kind of playing around here. Maybe only 2, maybe 1. I think I have an idea for this. Let's go. We're gonna actually put a strip of the snail there. Fold this in half. And let's just make kind of a stick out here, like so. We may have to shorten these little tails depending on where exactly we put it, but yeah, that's kind of cute. Okay, let's try these raspberries. Let's use dimensionals just to kind of pop that up. Hello everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I think let's glue that one on the, so it's not right popping up. It's going to be tricky to put some stamp and seal on that wee little stem there. And then which one do I like better? Maybe this one. We can tuck him down there. And add a little stem. I think I'm going to get out my liquid glue. It's just a little more precise, and it's kind of what I'm needing. Now let's just have another look again. My voice feels like it's going. Usually means that I'm tired, which, yes, I am. I think I need that third one there. We've actually been buying raspberries again. They were kind of little ooh for a while there, but they seem to be getting back to having some flavor again. So that's good. That's always a plus. Or else my taste buds are changing because I am really trying hard to do the low carb thing, And of course with that comes no sugar. So any kind of fruit I have is like, wow, this is amazing. This is like dessert. So yes. All right, let's pop that one up on dimensionals and stick that one behind there. I think so. Now I should probably shove a little dimensional under this part so that it kind of stays nice and level and even. All right, so now I think all this thing is lacking is either some rhinestones. We've got gold pearls. Of course, we can make our own colored rhinestones too, right? We do have those opals too. Let's go in with the opals. Let's color them and see what happens. Although they are pretty big. I think I'm going to go with those metallic pearls, just the gold color. It'll add add another hit of color, I think, which I feel like this needs another kind of color to it. Ooh, come back. There, I like it. So there we go. We have a little card here using that fun little layout with the pop up there. That's all it is, just a neat little idea. Different colors of the raspberries. All right, so for the second card, we're going to do something similar, and this time I'm just going to show you how to add a little bit more dimension to your raspberries. So once again, we're going to start off with our card base. This is rich raspberry. Oh, favorite fruit, yes. You need your fruit every day. What's your favorite fruit, Roz? Your dragon fruit. So I'm just going to put that down. My favorite fruit is definitely peaches or cherries, I guess. In the summertime, oh, those cherries, you could just sit and eat by the bucket. All right, and then we're going to pop this layer up with dimensionals just to add a little bit of interest here. Get those little backs out of the way. And now let's make sure we're going in the right direction. We'll line up those tops. Is that right? I don't think so. There we go. Line up the top of the paper with the edge of the paper just to make sure it's all nice and even. There we go. Just looked at chalk colors. I'm kind of stuck with the colors. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's going to be some thought process in that one, that's for sure. All right, this time I wanted to do opposite. I wanted to leave this green for the berries and a white for the sentiment. So the sentiment that fits on this, I think the best, is Bountiful Blessing. So let's go in with, should we do Shaded Spruce? No, Garden Green? Or with the Rich Raspberry? Let's go Garden Green, because I know there's not a whole lot of Garden Green here. Bountiful Blessings. Okay, so now for, where did I put my chamois? It's right in front of my face. I just can't find it. All right, well, then let's just see if the stamp off a few times and hopefully that'll do the trick. Okay, so for the card insert for here, I did the berries a little bit differently this time. So first off, I took the rich raspberry ink for the mangoes and plums. Yes, yes, that's true. All right, so I've got my rich raspberry for the outline stamp. Let's do kind of the same pattern as what I had before. Like so. And then I actually used Rococo Rose to fill this in. Raspberries, Colette? Yeah. My mom has, my parents have a raspberry patch in their backyard. When those things ripen, it's hard to stay out of there. All right, so I'm going in with Rococo Rose. Let's stamp once and keep going around the raspberry bush here. Like so. And once again, let's go with those stems in Garden Green. I kind of almost want to just do the filled in. That looks all right without the outline. There, I like it. Now what I did to add a little extra dimension was I took my rich raspberry Stampin' Blends and I actually went in and colored some of the parts of the raspberry. And where I got this idea was from the designer series paper, how at the top it's kind of darker and it moves towards lighter. I don't know if you've seen that in there. And so I just thought, well, we can do that. So I'm going to take, let's go in with my light one first. And I'm just adding a little extra on the shadow parts. Moving from darker to that lighter rich raspberry, or sorry, Rococo Rose. And then let's go in with the dark and add even more. Oops. It's kind of neat. There. You see how it kind of goes from a little bit darker to light. Just adds a little more pizzazz than just the plain old. Now this one I'm going to go in with the light just because it's already been kind of muted a little bit. Just to add a little bit of dimension to this one. And then this one, just very little. Just some at the top. There. And of course you can do the same thing. I went in with Shaded Spruce, and you can just add a little, just some little bits. I'm not going to do that one. Okay, so just another way to jazz up your raspberries or your blackberries. They almost look more like blackberries, don't they? Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. We can always add some little bit of splatter on there later on. Okay, back to this. Let's go. We want Bountiful Blessings. I want to use this ribbon. let's put our raspberries on here first. And then let's pop one up. And we'll tuck those little palm trees, daisies, whatever, behind here. Or on top too. That one might end up on top. Doggies, doggies, doggies. Whoops. Stay. Okay. Now we don't have to put it all down along the bottom. We can make something a little bit different if we want. Where's my bountiful blessings? Maybe if we were to put this little strip here. Just put it a little bit more of an angle. Let me get my snail. Let's just lay that down there. Like so. We can pop up bountiful blessings down here. And if we tuck that in, kind of like so, I think that would work. It's making it a little bit less all down on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. All right, and so I think I want to add this gold in there. I think that color looks so nice with it. So I kind of want to add just 3 little pearls. The gold metallic pearls are right there. There's a little hit of something, a little something different color. And there we go. Some little raspberries. Well, you know what it might look kind of neat is this leaf stamp even kind of hanging out from here. And let's do it. Let's do it. I have to bear with me with some fussy cutting. All right, let's go in with that garden green. You know, do I have any garden green cardstock out here? I could actually just stamp it onto some and then, but I can't find it. Let's go like this then. Okay, and then let's go in with that. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know. Maybe full strength. Because it's got so much white and different layers in it, it might be all right. Yeah. You know what I want to add is a little bit of granny apple green, I think. It just needs another kind of something. So if we add a little granny in the leaves. Just give some variation to all the greens. There. All right, fussy cut time. What's the weather like where you are today? Looks so nice here, but it's actually decent. It's not crazy cold. The dogs actually, you know, happily went outside today instead of some days it's like, are you kidding me? Indy decided to eat her bed yesterday. So the stuffing is now out of the bed. Guess she found a little hole and decided to operate on it. She also dug out the guts of her toy fish. She has this fish and I guess it had a little hole in it too. And so all of us, it's got this big long blue stringy corded thing coming out from the belly of the fish. Looks like a big long fish poop. Anyways, oh, that Indy girl, I tell ya. Last night she was up at, I think it was about 4-ish, ready to play. Gets her little squeaky toys out, squeaking them away and having a great time. I'm like, oh my word, I need to go to bed. Joys of a hyper dog. And I even took her for a very big walk yesterday. And nope, still doesn't poop her out. It's kind of funny. I come home huffing and puffing, need to sit down, put my feet up. And she, you know, what does she do? She starts running laps around the house. I'm like, oh my God, you're supposed to be tired, honey. Oh, well. Has anyone ever had any experience with the weighted vests for dogs? I'm wondering, like, if I was to put a weighted vest on her for when we go on our walks, if that would extra poop her out. I just don't, I'm kind of mindful of her leg. For those of you that don't know, when she was a little puppy, we were walking up the stairs and I accidentally stepped on her. And so she actually cracked the ball on her hip joint and required, it's called FHO surgery. So what they do is they actually just take that ball from her hip right off and her leg joint just somehow kind of creates some scar tissue that holds her leg there without anything stable. So as long as she's, you know, at a healthy weight, she won't have she won't have problems, kind of thing. Oh, that's cool. I like that I did that. Okay. So, but she's just so go. Earthquake. I'm just kidding. I'll have to take a picture of the mountain that the earthquake happened from. You can see it from our house here. Cascade Mountain. There. I like that I added that little bit there. Just a little something more to ground the space. I think I'm getting kind of thrown off a little bit because there were only 2 kind of larger pieces where normally, you know, your eye needs 3, right? And so maybe it was just because I don't know, I feel like I need to add something here, which I might do the same thing with these leaves and maybe put a leaf sticking out here. And of course, I will play around with this a little bit more, complete it, and then it's going on my blog this afternoon. If you want to check out the colors and whatnot I used and what size everything was and that. So I'm curious, which do you prefer? The green or the purple? We'll call green or purple. Which card do you prefer? So while you're doing that, I'm actually going to start stamping my leaves for this one. And I think I'm going to do garden green just to change it up a little because there's lots of shaded spruce. Yes, so many nice colors in that DSP, isn't there? Since this isn't so liney, I think I'm just going to use just the pattern from yeah, that looks good. Purple. purple or burgundy, yeah. Yes, rich raspberry has always been kind of a favorite color of mine. That's the color of my bridesmaid dress. I had one maid of honor. That's all I had at my wedding. Didn't have a whole bunch of bridesmaids or anything, but it was kind of funny. She was trying on dresses and different colors. I had originally wanted kind of like an orangey rust color or like Pacific Point blue, that kind of thing. And as soon as she put on this rich raspberry color, I don't know what it did to her skin, but it was just like, that's the one. That is the color. And every time I've seen somebody wearing this color, it just like does something to their face too. I don't know if it like complements the red in your cheeks or what it does, but it looks stunning on everybody I've seen. So there we go. Oh, there's a green. Can't decide. Purple, green. All right. Lots of different ideas, hey? Well, thanks so much for joining me today. And like I say, this will be over on my blog. If you missed some of the beginning, or you want to make sure you don't miss out on any of the videos that I post, make sure you go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. So you just press the subscribe button, and then right beside it is a little bell. And if you click on that bell, that means it'll just give you a little notice when any videos pop up. And the more subscribers I get, the more chance I can do YouTube YouTube lives as opposed to Facebook lives, which sometimes can have a little bit of crazy depending on internet and whatnot. So also, if you're loving this bundle here, that stamp set and the beautiful paper that I've been working with this week, get it for free. Last chance you can get it is Sunday is the last day of the week, so time is running out. Make sure you snag those. With a $120 purchase, you get this for free. Love free, love free. Anyways, all right, everyone, I think that's all I needed to tell you. Let me look. I think so. All right, tomorrow I hope to be on again with this set. I have 2 ideas in mind. I'm not sure. I'm going to play around and see which one comes easiest or which one looks the coolest. And so check back tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.